got to start recording.
No, I'm recording. Lee Cronin's and the Mummy.
That's pretty creepy. You're kind of creepy anyway.
I know.
He's got notoriety too because Lee Cronin. You know, he's done other stuff that's been pretty popular.
He's no David Lynch.
Nobody's David Lynch but
Not
David
anymore.
Lynch.
Anyway, go for it.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Midnight Movie Distillery. I am one of your hosts, Logan Lynch.
I'm another one of your hosts, Warwick Price.
I'm the guy in the Enlon Black. What are we doing today, Mr. Price?
We are reviewing Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Obviously, this year's
Blockbuster of the year.
blockbuster of the year.
Or so they say.
We will talk about that. But before we talk about the movie,
What are you sounding British for? Why are you doing a British accent?
British accent.
get off your
pretending to
horse and drink your milk.
Do you realize
That's
when
my-
you do that American accent, you sound like a Brit trying to do an American accent?
That's what John Wayne sounds like.
That's nothing like what John Wayne
Well,
says.
not anymore.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Okay. All
So
right.
anyway, as well as the
Well played,
movies,
Mr. Price.
we also review alcohol. Gotta have milk and alcohol. What's our alcohol?
I've been looking forward to this.
Oh.
I will say after
As opposed to
last
backwards.
week's episode, which I was also looking forward to and was
Sorely disappointed.
sorely disappointed. I'm a little nervous, but this one's got a lot of notoriety behind it.
Oh, okay.
But notoriety can be bad, right?
What do you, if you're in the South, what do you call daddy? Call him Pappy, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have Pappy.
Son of a...
That was a pregnant pause and a half.
I know. I think I got pregnant during this pause.
We don't have Pappy shit here, buddy.
Jesus.
We're way lower than that. But
Daddy Dearest.
But we
Okay.
do have EH2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that's a fucking big bottle.
This is a heavy hitter, as heavy
Yes, it
hitter as
is.
there is. I don't know if everybody knows more about E.H. Taylor or anything else from E.H. Taylor, but this, when I say heavy hitter, we got to understand what that is. Heavy hitter is a very popular whiskey that has been blogged about, talked about, is considered unicorns in some places. This isn't quite a unicorn, but this is the bottled in bond version. Again, 100 proof. Can we, well, let's open the bottle. I was going to say, let's show the container, but let's actually show the bottle. Let's pull this bottle out.
Oh, look at that.
That's...
E.H. Taylor has been sought after. It is not easy to get in some states. It's not that difficult to get in Illinois. I think it's around Eagle Rare. It's around the same level of difficulty to find as Eagle Rare, which all the way, by the way, I believe same distiller. Aged, bottled, distilled, aged, bottled, everything in Copper Distillery cask in Frankfort, Kentucky. So this is born, bred, brewed in Kentucky, which is a great thing. Or we'll find out.
In theory.
We'll find out. It's a great thing. Anyone can get a good gander on that? So
I like the label.
the more and
good.
more they talk about each Taylor, it is a small batch. Oh, wow! Don't fondle my bottle. E.H. Taylor,
All right, I'm taking a picture of it.
yeah.
This-
E.H. Taylor
This
is
is one of my unicorns, I guess.
really. No,
Well, just because I've
it's
heard
out there. I
things
agree.
and-
I agree. So there's
Watch me break the bottle. We don't get it.
there's
Oh.
raffles that go on for E.H.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor.
I've seen
Where you put in a bid to try to get a bottle of E.H. Taylor. Again, this is the small batch bib, not the unicorn of the E.H. Taylors, but
Why is it exclusive and conclusive use? Because
I don't
it's
know
yellow.
what the fuck that means.
Yeah, but it's of topmost class.
Topmost.
It,
Oh, well,
it
there you
literally
go.
says it on the
As-
label.
I know.
As
so
long
you
as
have to
they
trust.
say that
As long as
about
they print it,
it
it's
must be
believable,
true.
right? All right.
Well, seriously. And again, I've never tried this whiskey before. I've never had it because of its unicorn status.
It's
It's
because
not exactly.
you guys didn't tell me when we were at the Whiskey Fest.
Oh, did you try it at Whiskey Fest?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was on it was on one of the center.
But it was not
Did
bottled in
he
bond.
try it?
Yes.
Okay.
It was not bottled in bond. Bottled in bond.
Oh. Did I spill it?
Yeah,
Whoa.
If you don't
I missed the
pulled over.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's got a whiff to it.
It's got a whiff. It does got a whiff to it. Yeah. Yeah.
See?
You were gonna like pour
I was
it
gonna
on
say,
me?
you're gonna dump it on him?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, it's glugging before it.
Oh, he's going on
It
that
started
one.
pouring.
That's a heavy pour over there. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there.
I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. Move your fingers. I can't see the levels.
Sling blade. Okay.
Oh, there
That
you
was
go.
actually
Kaiser
the comedian.
Fully notice print.
Nope.
Wait,
the hell's his
why
name?
don't we show the bottle?
Yeah, we might want to do that.
E.H. Taylor, small batch,
Yeah.
bottled
Colonel
in
Taylor.
bond.
Taylor.
Maybe that's what it is. Is that E.H. Taylor Jr. Did he say?
So E.H. Taylor. So the thing is, they have the Colonel. This is the Colonel. This is not the Junior. I don't know what
It
this
says
is.
Junior in the second.
Old-fashioned copper distillery. Which is great.
I'm liking the smell.
Oh wow.
Copper distillery. E.H. Taylor. Oh wow, their website, greatbourbon.com.
That was on fast forward.
I think he was speaking in I was trying to remember one of the aliens' names from the quote.
Oh,
Sorry. I messed that one up. I had it on there. I just forgot it.
Did you guys go sip in at all yet?
I have not sipped at all.
I'm two in.
You're 2 in already? Alky.
Man, that was his logo in poetry.
I think we're going to be more critical of this just because of the name. In a good way, like just be more critical because we're expecting it to. We have expectations. Sort of like the movie The Mummy, like, but we'll get there.
Oh, I see the tie-in you were going for. Didn't hear the tie-in, but I see what you were
Too
going
early.
It walked fast.
Okay.
It didn't catch on.
I'm 2 in.
Fresh.
I also am just 2 in.
High hopes we got. Let me double check. I believe I took a picture of the bottle
You did.
when I was at Whiskey Fest. So
The whiskey?
Oh, the one that you did sample?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, let's.
oh my God, we went back in 2023.
No.
Yeah.
We did this year. Didn't we?
No, I'm
didn't we
talking
try-
about. I know, but initially I didn't know it was 3 years ago.
Oh man, because we just went.
We've been doing this for 3 years.
Long time ago. All right.
You got the green label. I see. A green label.
I think the one that I had done was the. I did both of these. So I did the barrel proof and the straight rye.
Straight rye is the green. The barrel proof. This is. I mean, it's 100 proof. This is not.
It says the
too
barrel
far
proof
off.
is the green. You lie.
Yeah, that's the rye.
No, the rye is over here.
What? They usually do rye in a green label.
Yeah, there you go. You got fucked.
Well, that was the first.
Oh, but actually, this straight rye is bottled in bond, though. It's a little bibbage. So
How many sips in are you, Price?
3.
I got one more to catch up to you.
I'm only 2 in.
Oh, you're really stroking
Well,
that
because it
bottle there.
looked all cloudy. I'm
It
like, what
is.
is up with that?
What the fuck do you do with it?
What up with
I was
that?
trying to rub it off. I thought it was like.
Do you think like the genie come out?
Yeah.
I'm hoping. Would that be nice?
E.H. Taylor comes out and is like, where are you guys taking me? All right, sorry.
All right, I'm only.
Where's
2
all my
sips
white
in.
women at?
Wrong. In many ways, wrong.
Right era.
Are you guys excited for Spaceballs 2?
Oh, I am, but I'm scared.
I'm
At the same,
hesitant.
I'm scared at the same time because it's like I don't know how you can improve on the original and
He's gonna shit on himself, which is gonna be awesome.
Did
Like
you-
he's gonna make fun of the fact that he's making a sequel.
oh right
And I love that.
because he made fun of that in the first movie.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's like
Merchandising.
yes, the search for more money. But like,
But they did change the name.
Yes.
It's now Spaceballs, the other one.
The other.
did you watch History of the World Part 2?
I did.
A long.
It was not good.
No, the TV show.
Oh,
It was
no.
not
Because
good.
Part 1 was
The movie.
The
Okay.
movie.
So
then
Part 2
then
was
never
the
mind.
TV show, and it was
jumped around.
dreadful.
It was so bad.
It was dreadful.
They
Like,
jumped around.
like
it wasn't cohesive.
it had the occasional like good part in it.
Yeah.
But most of the time it was really bad. Anyway,
All right. Let's
I
rate.
liked that. It was
Let's
giving
rate.
me time to keep drinking.
yeah,
I'm 3 sips in, but I'm gonna go 4.
this is now 5. Are we thinking? I'm thinking, and I'm thinking, and I'm thinking.
I think I have to. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it well.
You are going to think?
I'm doing
Are
it.
you doing
I'm
one or
it,
two? I'm
doing
doing
two.
I'm doing 2.
I'm going
Yeah,
deuce numbers. Okay.
I'm doing 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah.
Is everybody ready?
I'm kind of, but I'm
You're debating still.
Natalie Imbruglia.
You're masturbating?
You may be a master debater, but I'm a cunning linguist. Right.
Oh my God. 1.
Okay.
Oh,
Logan gives it 3.4.
Warren gave a
Would you
3.4.
say what your numbers are before you go fucking masturbating each other? One more time.
I got one.
One more time. Okay, I'm disgusted. What are your numbers?
3.4.
3.4.
We both got 3.4 because
2.5.
we both got 3.4.
Ooh.
2.5.
Okay. So since you're the low end of the totem pole there, my liege.
Who pissed on your treacle?
Yeah.
This isn't good.
Wrecked him.
Really?
Damn near
This
killed him.
isn't good. This isn't even average.
Really?
This is below average whiskey.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, this stuff is just not good. So first of all, the flavor profile is off. Second thing is the heat. The 100 proof is too much for this. It needs
Really?
to be a 90 proof, maybe an 86 proof.
I'm like
After my
6 or
first,
7 in now, and
Yeah.
and
after the first one, I
And
was
after
fine.
that, I get no honey, I get no oak,
yeah.
I get no, maybe more oak than anything else, but I get no sweetness, I get no traditional bourbon flavors. I get
Compliments to the chef.
nothing. I get nothing.
really?
Okay.
It's spice, it's a little bit of heat, and it's bland and bitter.
So this may well be another one of these situations where if this was the first one that we tried,
Right.
I
agree.
might have a different view
We
on
need
it.
to revisit some of that sometime. I agree.
because
I
You know,
agree.
that's what we should do. Is we should find the order we did stuff in, and then go back and kind of do like
Dude,
reverse.
what are we, AI? How do we do that?
No, I'm saying like we take our.
we can do that. But yes, because to me it's like I think my palate is rating this based on how much I did not like the last 2. That of course were last week and the week before.
Oh yeah. Weeks have gone by.
My palate remembers a long time.
Let me jump into my time machine really quick.
See,
I think this is a better whiskey.
really? Okay.
I think that's a better whiskey.
What did I give Trade Water? I think I gave that a 3.
I can't remember what I gave her either.
I think I gave her.
I might have given it 3 as well. I don't know. I think you might. I think you might be right. Maybe trade water is.
But I agree that it could be a taste thing. Like this is when we record, and we record several episodes, and we have several scotches in a night. This is our last
And
night. I could have my taste buds skewed.
I think
by
Billy
2
Joel
shitty ones.
said it best about you. You may be right. You may be crazy.
But it just might be the lunatic I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's possible. So
Nobody getting that.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
like, what the
they're
fuck
like,
are
that
they
was
talking about?
awkward. What the hell are you talking about? So Billy Joel was a no. Sorry.
Don't
He was the
explain
piano
it.
man.
It's worse if you explain it.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, so I really am enjoying this, but again, I am going to temper it with the thought that maybe it's just because I didn't like the last 2.
I
didn't like
love
last
the smell of this. Will you give it
Yeah,
that much?
yeah. Oh,
The smell
absolutely. It smells
makes
great.
It's got very.
Yeah.
It's very sweet. Like the sweet smell.
Doesn't follow
Of
through.
success?
Yes,
Love
but
it.
then
That-
like
that
my yeah,
sweet-
but
that sweet does not
I do
follow.
not have the follow through of the sweet, but it's not to the point where I'm giving it a 2.5. Like
That's
you
part of
did,
the
but-
letdown.
Mm,
Is the smell is great, the taste doesn't keep up.
I should call her.
This
I disagree.
explain yourself.
I think it's definitely
Yeah, see,
it's definitely hot.
not
Yeah,
so
but we've
hot.
had nothing but
but-
100 proof all fucking night.
But
This is the only one that's not 100 proof.
And what is
but
that,
I do
90?
think yeah
90.
90. But I mean again I think the flavor of this I like the flavor of it. I really do.
What flavor? What flavor?
Maybe that's well. So
My eye.
the burn is to me, it's kind of a good balance. Like I'm not
Want me to
getting.
splash a little of this in your eye.
Yeah,
Oh,
keep clean it out. I'm not getting. So it's not. So none of them are overpowering. So that may be where, like you said, we maybe have been corrupted, so to speak, because we've had so much that
It's
right now
entirely
your
possible.
palate is not nearly as sensitive as it would have been in the beginning.
It's entirely possible.
So, but now on the flip side, if we had started with this, everything else probably would have gotten horrible reviews. Right?
It's,
Like,
yeah.
You
it's
think?
entirely
I mean, it's
possible.
possible.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, and this is a big problem.
I mean if you're
Is-
driving around in a Euro 45 for 10 years and all of a sudden someone hands you a Ford Escort, you go, wow, I'm like royalty.
I don't think that could have been said better said than that.
You're
I think
spot
this
on.
is spot on.
Not gonna lie there.
No one knows what a Euro 45 is or a
I-
Ford Escort. for that
They
matter.
gotta
Yeah, I was
know.
gonna say.
You escort, they gotta know. Maybe a Yugo, maybe not. You know, I knew a guy that drove a Yugo when they first came out, and then the company dissolved and went away, and he still had his Yugo
Really?
because he still drove. It was his daily driver, and I thought, how the fuck, in a Chicago winter, do you drive a Yugo
I,
for
I
that many years?
there was
It's
this,
so light he could just push it wherever.
there
he
was
needs
this
to.
guy who went into like a Pet Boys
Yeah.
and said, how about a gas cap for my Euro 45? And the guy behind the counter was like, thought about it for a while and goes, seems like a fair swap.
That was pretty good.
You finally came up with a good joke.
Yes.
All right, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Then he's out.
Why
Okay,
do you
so-
like this one so much? You didn't talk about it. Did you
No,
like
I
this
gave
one
it.
so much?
So yes. So I said my piece. I think that this is something that I honestly
You guys bought into the
no. I bought into the hype
The
initially.
smell is great.
But what I did notice was at the Whiskey Fest, I'm gonna give it this much. I was unimpressed. Like the E.H. Taylor's not the Pappy type,
And they're
unicorn,
trying to set it up like
but
that.
it's still up there, right?
I
Like
just that
yeah. So there's something. Is it a funk? 'Cause
What's this?
the peppery sort of.
I feel
But it
that's a
dis-
good balance.
it to me it now dissipates so quickly.
Yeah.
Now I'm like so many in.
But I just tried another one. I'm repulsed by it more. I want to give it a lower score.
You're repulsed.
I am repulsed.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, like I'm not getting that much of a peppery burn now. That
No,
first one was,
I'm totally.
but I
getting
didn't
used
get the tingle like I did on the new riff.
to it. Sorry, that was me.
Teaching Mrs. Tingle. But yeah, there's something. It's not now. Here's the question: we haven't discussed this price.
Yeah.
We have not. I just want to throw in. I don't know if I've even mentioned this. This is a Buffalo Trace product,
Mhm.
right? So it does use the Buffalo Trace mash bill number 1 that they use, which we know they have several mash bills. They have about 7, 8 mash bills. Bottled at 100 proof because it's a bottled in bond, bond.
Bib. Trade water.
That otherwise has no other age statement to it, other than 4 years minimum.
Well, that's kind of a nice statement.
But it is. But it's like they don't say that. There's no age statement to them. But to be a bottled in bond, it has to be at least 4 years.
Yeah.
So why don't they put an age statement on that?
Okay, let's
I'm
talk.
very-
Let's talk. Price.
Okay. All right. Let's. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say $89.95.
Were you able to get this on the primary market? I should say.
I did get it on the primary market.
Okay.
It's certainly not on sale, but I did get it on the primary.
I'm gonna say 110.
What would you pay for it?
Probably 90 max. I'd pay 80. I'd go 80.
So 110, but you pay 80.
Yeah.
So your value of it is 80.
Yeah.
You.
I say it costs 90, 70.
Okay, you're 10 behind him.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay. Well, I don't feel as bad about that then. The bottled and bond Taylor that I got at Binny's, by the way, it was a one bottle per customer situation, but you're going to be a little surprised. $59.99.
Oh,
So this was a $60 bottle.
Okay.
so it wasn't really that special then.
Makes me think that. I'm with you. It's like, wow, maybe I'm
But
okay
you
with
s-
it
do
being
you-
a shitty whiskey.
I was gonna say, here's the question: Do you feel it was worth? Do you feel it was worth 60?
No,
Okay. What would you
No.
pay for it?
40.
Okay.
It's not disgusting, but
So you think the allure is what's?
I don't
driving that
know
price
what the allure is.
Okay.
I don't know why there's a following for this one. I don't know what the allure is. And
Right.
maybe there's other ones that there's allure for that's better than the bib. Because maybe some of these other higher priced ones, because I've seen E.H. Taylor going for like
Sure.
$90, $100. Clearly, it's not the small batch bib.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, so do you think, I mean, you think that at the end of the day, just like we've
Excuse
said so many times now, like, you know, in this case, not so much the bottle, but the presentation in the container and all that kind of stuff. It's like, you know,
Clearly, I mean,
does
I'm thinking, fuck, I'm getting a scotch
that
level
looks,
thing.
that's my point, is it's like, that
Yeah.
just looks high end right there.
Right?
Like, and so I think, but it's a weird thing that they are therefore going for, or if that is what they're going for. It's so you try and give it a high class look about it, but you're only charging $60 for it. That seems
I think maybe this is the entry level to the E.H. Taylor line.
okay.
Mm.
And I didn't know that going in, but because of that price point, they're like, well, this is lower and stuff. So if you like this, the other stuff's going to be way better.
Yeah.
But if you didn't like this, oh,
I'm
well,
looking at 2023.
It's
Yeah,
not
that's the way to
accidental,
go.
it's fundamental.
yeah, that's just bullshit.
Jesus, my hair is just as long.
So I'm looking through those who are
Can't use
listening to
trade
this whole
water.
thing. We're looking at the actual canister that it comes in. It comes in a tube,
Oh,
as it were. And
that's
it is got the E.H. Taylor all over it. It's small batch. It's bottle and bond. Two things that I like in whiskeys. It doesn't follow through. This is not a good whiskey.
damn.
Okay.
You guys
I
really
feel
like
like
it?
he's very upset by this. So,
I'm very
so we're gonna move
upset.
on to hopefully a
'Cause I thought this was a
movie.
good. I thought I had a heavy hitter.
You you did for people that are watching. So maybe you're saving people. Think of it that way. Maybe you're saving people.
Don't buy E.H. Taylor small batch bib.
I'm going to switch over because we're going to talk about the movie.
All right, switch over.
Okay.
Trade water's better than that.
We watched.
Which is a bad name, by the way. Trade water.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's like, okay, it's watered
You're gonna
down.
trade the water.
Yeah.
I'll give you
They're
water
trading
for
the
a
water
cigar?
for bourbon.
This is what's on screen.
Okay.
Lee Cronin's the
Focus.
mommy.
He's very
Um,
upset by this.
So,
so
not to be
disappointed.
confused with any Universal product. This is released by Warner Brothers. But Lee Cronin, I don't quite agree that by putting Lee Cronin in the title somehow gives it some kind of cachet to it, because the only thing he's really done before was Evil Dead Rises.
The only thing he's done before.
Right.
Did you not like Evil Dead
I
Rise?
loved it. Rise or Rises?
Rise.
Rise. Yeah.
I really liked Evil Dead Rise. I thought it was a great movie, but like, I don't know whether that suddenly means you get to have your name on the title of your movie. Anyway, so
Did it have a writing credit in this too?
the mummy, basically, it's not your grandfather's mummy. Basically, a family is living in Egypt,
Yes. You're right.
Egypt.
There's an A in there somewhere.
Living in Egypt, and the daughter, who I think is like 8 or 9, maybe at the time, is befriended by a weird old witch.
Well, I would say she was befriended by the girl,
The girl. Sorry, you're right. You're right. And
and then the mom.
the
is
mom
a-
came up. Is
Totally agree. You
Yes.
missed that one.
It's all right.
okay. We get
He watched it.
we get there in the
He
end.
didn't watch it as close to our
It's almost like you
discussion
bought
here
it.
as I did.
It's almost like you bought a bottle of E.H. Taylor
Yeah.
thinking it was going to be great.
Damn.
But anyway, so
then it's
she gets
not.
kidnapped. She
Okay.
gets kidnapped, and so then it's the typical like searching for, the parents are obviously searching for the kids, the child, and end up going back to the States, and clearly the family's kind of falling back apart a little bit, and then all of a sudden, she shows up again,
She's found.
and hilarity ensues. No,
You gotta get a T-shirt that just says that. I'm Ward Price and hilarious.
well, that'd be good anyway.
I think it'd be great. I'd buy one.
I could go to discotheques.
You could, or Disney, but not Disney.
Can't
World.
buy a bucket.
All right.
That's my barrel. I'm already
rating.
good.
You already ready?
Yeah.
You singling?
I'm already ready already.
Okay, I think I can single on this one.
Oh, I'll look away.
I'll go this way. Hurry up, Price.
Okay, cokey.
You set?
Okey dokey, doggy daddy.
Oh my God! Don't ever say that again.
Daddy.
Lynch, you ready?
I'm ready.
1,
Go!
3.
Okay.
Oh, again, you guys.
Logan gives it a 3.
Can't believe you
Warren
guys.
gave it a 3.2.
I gave it a 4. Lon gave it a 4.
Right. We're all really.
I think we've already proven Lon's
I can't
scores
believe
don't
you
mean
guys
shit.
don't.
But anyway,
This wasn't.
so do we want to
excellent.
start high or low? How do we
Well,
want to
let's
start?
start low. I want to hear you guys.
All right, so I actually gave it a 3.
Fucking
So
jam.
I guess I'll go because you're at 3.2, right?
Yes,
Okay.
which is higher than
All right,
3,
so Logan gave it a 3.0.
but not as high as 6.
No. Which is if you minus 5. Take 5
Yeah,
and minus
Jesus
1.
Christ, I'm never gonna live that down. So I gave it a 3. I was actually not highly anticipating this film. I was anticipating it, mostly because I was expecting. Oh wow,
It's hard
he is
to drink.
watering down his EH.
It's hard to
Taylor.
drink.
That's probably pissing a lot of people off.
It's
Wow,
hard to-
look at
wow.
this. Right next to a laptop. That's genius. So this was a movie where I didn't know much about it. I did not see any trailers. I knew it was coming. I knew that it had Lee Cronin's name in it, which they promoted the shit out of it. I think I did. Let me rephrase that. I did see a teaser, but that was all I had seen about this movie. So now I did stumble upon someone mentioning that they got to see an early screening. They didn't give any spoilers. They just said it was very gory.
Mm-hmm.
That gave me a little bit of a
I mean,
six
gory,
to midnight, but
But I did the same thing. I heard that it was like, again, this isn't your grandfather's mummy.
Yes.
It was actually really scary
So-
and really gory.
I did hear
Yeah.
the scary thing.
But as I did say with Hokum, I did like this movie better when it was called The Exorcist.
I
It
disagree with the caveat.
so I was expecting a little more. I almost wish they did not call it The Mummy. They could have called it something that the Pharaoh, just something other
But the
than.
original Mummy was about a possession of sorts.
Sure, I
Right.
get it, but
You can't have a mummy story without a possession.
Yeah, but
And
it just
possession's kind of a generic thing anyway. What?
it tried a little too hard. Now,
like
okay,
Exorcist.
so I'll talk about positives first. Positives first. Gore, great.
Yeah.
He went where you would think he wouldn't go, which was great. Just in certain areas. Oh God, hopefully I'm not treading on anybody's, raining on anybody's parade, but the whole toenail with the hangnail,
Yeah.
like that was, oh fuck me.
Yeah.
But
Like when you got like stuck in the in the girl's mouth.
yeah, that part's gross. But no, when
Different
she
than what
rips
I
up
was
the
thinking
leg.
he was-
But yeah, I just I really I wanted to like this movie, but I just didn't like the fact that for some reason calling it The Mummy really upset me. Like honestly, it was good. It just something about it just
Because
they
because it wasn't an old man in a
no 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 no
sarcophagus.
no 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 no, like everything about it
I'm trying to dig into
no
what
no
it
I,
was
I
in a
that's what I want is I want to figure out because I honestly I literally finished this as I walked in, like talking with these guys.
That
Like,
could have something to do with your viewing
no, 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 no.
pleasure.
But hold on,
By
no,
the
no, no.
way,
It's not so much the viewing pleasure. It was just more like it just what upset me most about it was they they kind of they I think they simplified it too much. Does that make sense?
No.
So
What-
they tried to say, well, almost I almost wish you couldn't tell what was on the tape. Does that make sense?
Well, no, because you couldn't understand everything that was on the tape
Because
anyway.
like that to me was that whole part where she shows the parents the tape. I was like, why? Like, what parent is gonna go?
okay.
Let me watch my kid
okay.
get tortured. And,
I do agree with that.
They
like,
didn't want
that-
to see it either, though.
but
They
just
weren't-
that right there was
Okay.
like, I almost wish they didn't do that, or maybe like the dad said, like, I don't want to see this, and the mom's like, okay, and then you're kind of like, shit, what was on it? I want to see, and then you could have done that in an after credits thing and been like, here, watch, this girl gets thrown up in, but
So here's the thing.
you guys go next. 'Cause
I somewhat agree with your synopsis of not liking the fact that it was called The Mummy. In exactly the same way as I didn't like the other dreadful movie, The Wolf Man. Sorry, The Wolf Man.
nice pause.
Good space.
pause.
Good
Pause.
space. Good
Right.
space.
You sit.
Well spaced.
It's the but I agree with you in terms of at the end of the day, the original Mummy story again
Is a possession.
wasn't Brandon Fraser's
No.
action flick, which I absolutely love.
Yeah.
Brandon Fraser's,
Separate movie
movie.
altogether.
but it was
Genre.
it was a possession based on Egyptian mystical whatever.
Okay.
But I mean, I like this movie. I mean, I gave it 3.2, whatever I gave it. I thought it was good, and I thought the goal was good. I thought the little girl was like fucking
She was
amazing.
great.
She
She did
was
good.
so damn
She was
good.
great.
Right. It's because her eyes were all jacked up. That's
But only afterwards. If you look at her the normal way, her eyes were normal. I mean,
Right.
she was.
But like I like the dad's excellent. I've seen in a few things.
he pissed me off at one point.
Well, although he was in
We'll
the
get to that.
he was in the dreadful Midsummer, but
I'm actually with you on that one.
but it's like I thought the mum was great. Like I thought everything about this movie was really enjoyable.
Did you say the Midsummer was dreadful?
I hate fucking Midsummer.
Midsummer sucks.
Thank you.
It's
Okay,
probably
we got a
the
double
worst
fist bump on this one.
Fucking movie that
I can't fucking
that
stand
turned me
it.
off from A24 films to begin with.
It was
Okay.
just it's
Was
so
Midsummer.
it was such like a
Nothing happened.
Don't trade water. I wanna-
Sister, that's what I poured myself
Did you?
too.
Okay, I just want to make
because
sure
I
I'm
had to
not
go from
missing
East
out on
to
something
some
here.
tread
Sorry.
to some trade
Did not mean to
water.
interrupt you.
No,
Keep
no,
going.
no.
Keep going.
no.
I
So
meant to interrupt.
so
That's good. Small word, small
Yeah,
word.
I liked it.
You don't
I like this movie.
This
Um,
is cheap compared.
I was just saying, just keep it coming.
So I'll stop now so that
All
you,
right,
you can
all
talk.
right. I loved this movie.
Okay.
Loved it, loved it, loved it. I thought it was scary, but I will say, I know it's going to sound negative. I guess it kind of is. This pretty much was Evil Dead Burn.
Yes. Oh, yes.
It was
Okay.
the same shots. It was the same emotion. It was the same close up with the blurry part and the background.
Yes.
Yeah,
Where it was trying to create depth of field with the intense eyeball looking at you over here, little blurry spot, and then the background of somebody afraid. Okay, it worked great in Evil Dead. I loved Evil Dead Burn. Loved
Burn or
Evil Dead
Rise?
Burn.
What do we think?
Burn. Oh, I'm sorry, Rise.
Rise.
Burn is the new one
I knew what you
coming
meant.
out.
but
Yes.
But it was pretty much the same fucking shot for shot kind of thing. Not the same story, not the same characters, but it was the same directorial style.
Yeah.
So much so that I thought, oh wow, that was done in Evil Dead Rise. Oh, that was done in Evil Dead Rise. Oh, they did that in Evil Dead Rise. He did this already.
It's a signature. It's just like John Wooing is Doves.
I get it, and I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing.
Do you think this is a trial for
What?
them to the just meaning companies in general? Like, hey, if we put out an R-rated Mummy, let's see what the reaction is. Because
No,
now maybe
I
they're
think-
not going to put out
no.
an R-rated Universal's Mummy, right? But maybe they'll say, let's make it a hard PG-13.
So here's the thing: is Universal Studios a while back said they were going to do or allow a rebirth of their
Yes.
Universal monsters, right? That's how we got the Wolfman
Mm-hmm. Wolf. Man.
But it was not Universal, that
No.
was Blumhouse.
Correct.
Then they did, or not then, but then there was also a Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro. But that was also not a Universal, but it was still the same, the
At least
original
the same story.
Yeah.
Are you
A
gonna
deep dive into it.
are you gonna talk about Tom Cruise's Mummy?
No.
Good.
I still haven't even seen it.
Really?
That was, I don't think that was a sanctioned.
No, that was
yeah.
what we were told at the time was Universal's
That was the reboot.
of the
yeah.
Mummy franchise.
The reboot of all of those, the Universal Monsters franchise.
And that's why when the Wolfman came out, sorry, Wolf Man came
Yeah,
out.
do that double head
You're
nod.
very good
That-
at pause.
Yes.
Very good.
Like that's why when that came out, it was like that was the logical, like, oh,
Yeah.
here's the next movie in the chain, and that's why again that was such a fucking disappointment because it wasn't.
Well, I think the problem is this was all sanctioned, but it wasn't Universal Studios
Sure.
actual made movies.
Yeah.
They didn't actually tie their name into it because a lot of these stories, they don't own a lot of these stories so much.
Right.
They own their versions of them. Other than Bride of Frankenstein, that was completely done by Universal Studios.
Yep.
As were some of these other weird spin-offs like The House of Frankenstein, stuff like that. But
Abbott
we're
and
not getting
Costello
into
meet
that.
Frankenstein.
Well, but the point of the whole story is that this was shot in the exact same style as Evil Dead
Yes.
Rise.
I got that same vibe. I give props because what that person, what Lee Cronin had to use, I liked the whole bloody floor. She digs through that, eventually.
Yeah,
like
fuck yeah.
there were parts that were like, this is a great idea. Like, jumping in the casket and the fucking grandma, and then getting her alive. The what?
That was so fucking cool.
Yeah, but like there were so many.
haven't we all wanted to do
Yeah,
that?
right? Yeah, like let me just pull the string that's
Right?
holding your mouth shut, and then
Right?
hey, let me put your false teeth in my mouth. Like,
But think about it. So it's things like that was in Evil Dead Rise, like the cheese grater on the
Yeah.
legs. There's certain elements that he throws in, Lee Cronin throws into these movies that are the cringe or the
Oh, yeah.
gore or the
I just
uncomfortable.
really wish it was not called
That
The
is
Mummy.
really well done.
I-
But
and
I
it's-
disagree. I think it was just
I get
another
it,
flavor of
but-
that possession.
So, and I will give them
Which
props
Mummy's always
because
been that.
that is totally cool. I never really thought about the whole wrapping being some sort of protectant against,
Not that right.
yeah, different wrapping.
The
W-R-A-P-P.
Oh, right. Yeah, right.
I-N-G. But like that was a really cool aspect of it, and I thought, oh, that's really cool. But then I kept thinking, when you say The Mummy, it for people of my age, I guess, and above,
You
it's
mean old?
yeah,
Okay.
that too.
Just
But
checking.
they have a
Young-
tendency
younger
to
than we
start
Shut up.
I'm expecting that.
You're right.
I'm not expecting you to steal a child.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Have you ever seen the original movie?
Yes,
The Mummy?
the original The Mummy. Yes,
When? How long ago was that?
Probably good 20 years ago.
Was there any in that movie?
but-
No.
No, but what I'm saying is, but like, I think it was. I don't want to say it's false advertisement, but
You
I.
want that in a Mummy movie. The
Course,
rest,
no,
the other
like, so
sequels,
she was
the Mummy
legitimately.
movies did
She
have
was in a
that.
sarcophagus and she was wrapped. So I totally get that. I just call it something else. Like call it
I disagree.
like plane crash sarcophagi or
Hold on,
something.
I disagree with this on the fundamental point, the fact that the Mummy movies is exactly a possession movie. They were always a possession movie. The Mummy comes to life.
Why did you have to kill the grandma the exact same way you killed Burt Denning in The Exorcist? Come on, she flies out of a fucking window.
Because it's cool.
Yeah, but like,
Because then you get the thing of the body like
although
landing on the
I
car.
Which is cool.
did like the fact that they had the little girl laughing
Yeah,
as
yeah.
the grandma's falling off. I'm like,
Oh,
that's
see,
fucking
good creep factor.
That was I was like,
Good creep factor.
damn, like
Yeah.
that was cool. Like he's got so Lee Cronin has that he needs something that's just an all out fucking like sort of freaking sorry.
But
like
he delivered that.
I get it, but like he needs
did
something where
that.
he can just be balls to the wall, whatever he wants to do. He did that with Evil Dead Rise, but I feel like
Yes.
he can do better than what he did in The Mummy. I feel like
Okay.
he needs his own story. He needs to call it. They were trying to use The Mummy just to get people to go, oh, hey, maybe this is there are stupid people out there
Okay.
that might
No.
think hey, this has a little bit tied to it, and it did technically have a mummy tied to it, but
And a daddy.
and a mummy and a daddy and a sister and a brother. But yeah, it's just there was something about it. By the end of the movie, I was kind of like,
Hold on.
okay,
Hold on.
good job.
Let me
And then what
explain.
was the wait, hold on.
Let me
What was
educate
the ending?
What about
You could
that?
have fucking ended it right there and said, okay, it's out of her, it's in the dad, let's move on with life. Let the
Right.
dad eventually die off, put him in
Yeah,
a
but-
fucking.
But
But
that tied in.
Right, because they're putting it back in her.
Yes,
Right.
but then what? You're not doing anything different. You can't keep bouncing back and forth. Between
Why
them.
not?
Because I thought they were
Why
saying
not?
you have to do it to a child because that will last
They
the
didn't
longest.
say that.
Yeah,
They never
no,
said
no.
that. They
Yes.
said it would
No, no,
last
no.
longer if you did it in child. Doesn't
Yes.
mean you have to do it in a child.
Exactly. That's
I
the
know,
point.
but that's what I'm saying is, wouldn't you want that to go into a child so you don't have to worry about it? That chick's going to die in like probably 10, 15 years.
Exactly.
And now you got to go,
Then what
hey,
happens?
well, let's go back to the dad.
Then
And
what
you're
happens?
like, I just fucking healed.
But see,
like,
that's the whole testing it. So now you got this theory of like, if you put in a child, it lasts forever. Well, what happens if you put in somebody who's about ready to die? Then you don't have that worry.
I
Then
bet you know what?
happens to
I know
spirit?
what the answer is.
Or,
The parents go to the kids, you're bad.
I'm going to send
you're getting to the mummy.
Okay.
You're getting mummy.
Can can we step back to the very beginning of the movie?
No.
Okay.
I mean, sure.
So the was it the bird that died, or like what died?
The bird where the mom
Yeah, yeah.
crushed it, yeah.
So they go into the cellar where they have the sarcophagus with obviously what was the original mummy in there.
This whole
Okay.
scene had me excited, by the way.
So what
Did you get a mummy?
what I didn't quite get with that was, so clearly they've done that before,
Mhm.
where they take something that's dead and they're going to show it to the mummy to make it come back alive again.
What? Are you talking about? They're giving a sacrifice so the mummy can possess that body. That's
Well,
is that
No,
what
no.
you're
That
talking
scene,
about?
they were checking to see if the mummy was still alive, was my understanding.
But but I didn't quite get because to me the way I read that scene was the little girl killed the bird.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, the bird died, I think. I don't think the girl
I
killed her.
think she fucking killed it.
There you go.
And took it to the mother, and the mother looked at the dad, and they looked at each other, and went, "Okay, let's go down. Let's go down to the basement." Like, isn't the implication that they were going down there to make the bird come back alive again?
I got
No,
that. I did get that vibe. That's where I thought, oh, she's gonna like resurrect it because the mom was fucking creepy from the beginning.
Right, but
Layla's mom.
My
Yeah,
point is, it's like
Every time they said
it's-
Layla, I kept going.
it seemed to me that literally so the first time we see them try and open the sarcophagus and do something, they get fucking screwed. Like it comes out and everyone's dead and
So-
whatever.
And the movie's over.
But the point is, it's like, but the way they look at each other and go down there, it's as if they've done this before.
So okay, so here's the way I interpreted that was as soon as the mom saw the bird and the way that the bird was bleeding, she knew that the mummy was trying to come alive.
Correct.
So then they went down to check on it, And then when she lifted it up and said, "Oh yeah, no, we're good, we're good."
Right. It didn't come to life.
It didn't,
Okay,
and then
we're
all of a sudden,
safe, we're
bam.
safe.
Now I will give props. That had me hooked. I was like, pun intended. When the thing busted off and got the guy in the mouth, I was like,
Totally
yeah,
with you.
here we go.
Totally
This
with
is
you.
gonna be. So
Totally
I
with
had
you.
high hopes at that point, and
They were the keepers of the mummy.
yes,
or
and they had
that
to check.
spirit or whatever, and they had to keep control by checking with the bird. And then, oh, the bird died. That's a signal. Let's check it. Oh no, I think we're okay.
Yeah,
But
it's
no,
the
it
canary in the
actually
coal
was
mine.
Exactly what
Yes.
it is. And they realized that,
You know
oh
what's-
wait, the canary, the bird dying did mean something, but it was too late.
You know what's really fucked up? On my way into work today,
You killed a canary?
no, I literally was
step
walking,
on
and I
one with
really
high
wish I would have
heels,
taken a picture
kind
of it.
blind, but
There was, as I was opening the door to my work, there was a dead bird, like just fucking laying there. I wish I would have taken a picture, but it would have probably looked creepy because we have cameras.
Oh,
I'm like, why the fuck are you taking a picture? But yeah,
Why do you take
and
a
then
picture of dead
and that was
birds?
before I had started watching the movie. So once I started watching the movie, I'm like, son of a bitch, what are the odds of that? But,
Get some lighter fluid
So,
on there and
yeah,
stuff.
there was all, it was weird. There was all
Right.
this
We're
blood, and so I
walking
went into the
out and started
basement.
chowing down.
Yeah. No, I don't. That's why I gave this movie the score I did. I don't hate it. I just, it's.
What was your score again?
I believe 3. Yeah. So I just don't.
You believe?
I really think I want people to see it because it's worth the gore, pulling the teeth out, I mean just all the different
It's
aspects
a
of it.
great
It
movie.
just was not like. And
So-
then the fact that there's writing on the wrap, I really liked that.
That was
I
awesome.
thought that was
That was a
awesome.
pretty cool aspect.
Really
of it.
good
So
aspect.
that's why I gave it a 3. That to me is kind of a middle ground where I didn't hate it, but it's one of those where I would recommend people see
So
this
let's kind of contain this.
in a
Even
sarcophagus.
though no, even though you had the lowest score,
You're flashing red.
oh motherfucker.
You're good. I mean, you're still
What do you
going.
mean? Am I good? Am I dead?
No, you're
Almost.
still going because
Yeah,
you're blue.
We're getting close.
I think everybody still loved this movie. You just didn't love it as much as others did,
Correct.
but for the same reasons that it was. I was pointing to myself.
I thought
That it was
I
still
thought you did red.
well
rum.
made.
Red rum.
It had its issues. I scored it lower than Holcomb last week, but it's still a phenomenal movie. I loved Evil Dead Rise. This was
so
Evil
I-
Dead Rise in the Mummy world, and I still loved it because it still had the same sort of feel and scariness and aura about it. The whole being in the Middle East and yet
Yeah.
not being in the and having to go
It-
back to the
it
Middle
did-
East. They kind of tied that all in. I thought it was really great.
It made
gave
me
you that
think of
same atmosphere.
One question I had, which I'm going to try and hurry up.
Only one.
But what would happen? Like I should say, it answered a question I had.
Okay.
What would happen if a god or something that was older than Christianity?
Right.
How would it
There's
react?
a lot.
How would it react to being, like the grandma was doing prayer next to it?
So
Because
the
it's
whole
like,
point,
what the fuck is this? This is
the whole
shit
point
to
is
me.
that this is supposed to be older than Christianity.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
it's an alternate religion ahead of Christianity
sure.
that has its own set of rules.
Yeah.
And they're just saying that this one sort of trumps everything else.
It laughed basically
Yeah.
in the face of
Right.
something
Right.
that's
But that's what his point was.
Yeah.
It's a mummy thing. That's why it's the mummy and not,
daddy.
Jesus.
So he's in a
2.0.
sequel, The Daddy.
No.
No. Okay,
On that note,
so
I will say I'm trying trade water, but after the Colonel, I'm liking trade water.
for a $25 bottle of
20, yeah.
Taking it. So anyway, bottom line is whichever one you listen to of us, it's definitely a go see it.
There's only two of
And
us.
then
You
let
said
us
the two
know.
of us.
I said whichever one of us.
You said,
You
two
said
of us.
whichever one of us.
just the two of us.
And again, we all loved the movie.
Yeah,
We just loved it to a different degree, but we all still loved it.
Yeah, I would still recommend it.
just like Jeffrey Epstein and children.
No, nothing.
Oh,
nothing.
Jesus.
No,
No.
not like that at all.
Just
Sorry.
go to his island.
Can we edit before he says that?
No, we don't.
That's all I'm going to do.
We don't edit.
Oh, God.
Okay, with that,
Thank you,
we
folks.
will see you next week for something really, really cool, which we haven't decided on yet.
You'll find out.
Anyway,
There's our teaser.
yeah, bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on social media.
Oh shit!
What did you do?
What happened?
I went down the wrong pipe.
Okay, let's just continue. Ignore him.
Everyone for joining us on another. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey, follow us on social media. Right here.
Want to do like 5 million takes?
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Be sure to follow us on social media.
Feeling good about this one.
What's the matter with that? What's the matter
I
with
said
that one?
feeling good about this one.
What's wrong with that one?
Nothing was wrong with it.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing for it.
I'm pointing to.
Pointing does nothing. This is a social
but
media.
you see it on different lines. And
Yes,
so I'm like,
but do you
I'm
know where
pointing-
the lines actually
By
are?
the way, no one can see you because there's a big logo right here.
That's
I
the
know, they can
point.
hear me though.
No,
We
they
did that on
can't.
purpose.
I'm Logan Lynch,
We're
over
gonna,
here.
we're gonna
Nobody listens.
cut that out.
Who the fuck is Logan Lynch? Who names
Best.
himself?
That sounds like a made-up name to
Doesn't
me.
it though? Amen.